Super!
Hey, Brett Smith back for another showcase only 2 weeks later, working on that good upload schedule as you can see. And you could consider this the 100 subscriber special for the channel. I recently hit that benchmark this week, and I guess in celebration, this time we're showcasing the book that started it all. My love for geography that began when I was only around 3 years old. Geography of the Seven Continents for the Quantum Pad. Very nostalgic for me, as I'm sure it is for many of you who found my channel. It was indeed my first book for the LeapPad, besides the original LeapPad sampler that actually I can't use anymore because I don't have the original LeapPad model and it came with that cartridge. And this book had a profound effect on me. It was a simpler time before I first took hold of a video game controller, which were Pac-Man Plug and Play and later an original NES. But before that, I pretty much played with this every single day back then, and resultingly, I memorized all the countries, their territories, capitals, and their flags. I had this before the Blue Explorer Globe, which made me think that this book came first, but no. The Globe did, with its first model under the title Odyssey, which is a pretty fitting name. Also, this model of Quantum Pad is confusingly called the Quantum LeapPad, not to be confused with either the LeapPad or the Quantum Pad, which are completely different. The difference is this one takes AAA batteries instead of AA's, even though the books still say you need AA's, it's actually AAA. And it's small, so I get to carry it around easier. If you remember the original LeapPad model, it was really, really bulky, just for little kids, and the Quantum Pad was a little bit better, but I used to have like 2 models of each of those, but all of them just kind of busted or I gave them away, so this is the only one I have left. So let that be a lesson to you kids. If you have nostalgic stuff, don't give it away, because you're just going to regret it. I'm sure that happens to a lot of you. This was a book that I actually bought fresh out of the package a couple of years ago, and I've been working to keep it in mint condition for videos like these. If you want to see my original model, let's go ahead and bring that on screen for a little bit. Here's my original model that I had when I was a kid. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but that one looks better. Also, I decided to draw on it. I don't know, what was my obsession with just drawing on everything? I don't get it. And I actually have the LeapPad form. If you didn't know, pretty much all of these books were released in both a Quantum Pad and a LeapPad form. It's very weird. Even though the covers are completely different, they're the exact same book. Except, obviously, that shows the LeapPad Pro, and this shows the Quantum Pad. But anyway, let's begin. Hopefully this will turn on. I don't have to blow on the cartridge again. If I do, I'm going to be angry.
Whoops, that's not a Quantum Pad cartridge.
Oh boy. So, if you're not familiar, this stuff is very, very old, and it just decides not to work. So I'll be right back. There we go.
The Seven Continents.
Also, the pen's kind of messed up because I've used it so many times. Try to be careful.
Touch. World Geography.
Which, that ended up being the name of the book that would come after this one to try to redo it, which I don't think this is what they would intended.
Explore the world. Get ready to set off on a worldly adventure, exploring the 7 continents on Earth. As you navigate through the world of maps, you'll learn the names of countries and see their colorful flags. You'll even hear music from different lands and learn all sorts of interesting facts, such as the location of the highest mountain and the longest river. Best of all, you'll see what's near and far from where you are in the world.
There's the map. For this video, I actually dug out a picture that I made back in kindergarten. That was basically like a remake of that. Doesn't that look strange? Look how big North America is. Africa has no horn.
Touch anywhere on the page to learn a fact or hear a sound.
South America's lopsided. I think Europe's actually, I made Europe smaller than Australia. Papua New Guinea's literally a K. New Zealand's a 7. So yeah. Just wanted to show that, just to show you what I used to do back then. And here's...
Touch the up or down arrows to adjust the volume on the LeapPad Pro.
Huh. Those are voice clips I don't think I've ever heard before. So here's North America.
North America.
Here's the bald eagle I was talking about during the second Teleglobe video. That is indeed what a bald eagle sounds like. Let me turn it up. So, yeah, you got...
Music.
Probably the most interesting part about all this is the music, obviously.
Mexico. Music.
Unlike World Geography, each of them only had one. In World Geography, they had both an anthem and a local music, which the local music I put in the videos. But here, you had both regional music and anthems.
Canada. Music.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. Yeah, but you've already heard all this. Go ahead, try I Spot.
Are you ready to play I Spot? You'll hear things to look for in North America. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Can you spot the longest river in North America?
That's Mississippi.
Missouri, Mississippi River. You've got a good eye. Let's try another one. Can you spot the largest ocean in the world?
It's Pacific.
Pacific Ocean. Super! Let's try another one. Can you spot the body of water that touches both the United States and Mexico?
Gulf of Mexico. And the Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, you can touch multiple answers.
Gulf of Mexico. That's it.
So yeah, there's
To
that.
play again, touch the
I
eyeball.
was going to do
at the
Eureka,
bottom
but
of the page.
I might save that for a different video. Let's keep moving on, because I'm already at freaking 6 minutes. Good grief.
South America. Music.
You got all this.
Venezuela. Music.
See what they got for
Are
me on
you
the
ready
spot
to
here.
play I Spot?
They have multiple answers.
You'll hear things to look for in South America. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Look for the world's longest mountain range.
Andes. Oh yeah, I can actually touch the Andes
Andes
now.
Mountain.
Oh, well look at that. Well, I'll be right back. This stuff's so old.
Look for the rainforest that contains the largest variety of animals and plants in the world.
Obviously that's Amazon.
Amazon rainforest. Excellent. Let's try another one. Can you spot the lake that is part of both Peru and Bolivia?
Lake Titicaca. Yes it is. Thank you.
Lake Titicaca. Fantastic.
You have to touch the
Let's try
label
another
and
one.
not the lake itself.
Look for the world's longest mountain range.
I already got that one.
Andes Mountains. Excellent.
Ah, that's
To
it.
play again,
Okay.
touch the eyeball.
That
at
garbled
the
mess
bottom
that
of
you
the
heard
page.
is actually part of the speech synthesis that they just glitches up. I actually have proof of that when I was recording one day. It just did it.
Africa.
It's very weird.
Music. Democratic Republic of the Congo.
That's a favorite.
Music.
A lot of people like that one. Myself included.
Are you ready to play I Spot? You'll hear things to look for in Africa. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Can you spot the longest river in the world?
Nile.
Nile River.
There's
Super!
a white Nile, not the
Let's
blue
try
Nile.
another one. Look for the man-made canal joining the Mediterranean and Red Seas.
Suez.
Suez Canal. Fantastic. Let's try another one. Can you spot the only country in Africa that touches both the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean?
Morocco.
Morocco. Excellent. To play again, touch the eyeball.
You can see
at
Libya's
the
old
bottom
flag.
of
It
the
was literally
page.
just a green rectangle. I found that hilarious. Rwanda still got its old flag. Comoros does over on the left, so does Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Europe.
Oh, here's something interesting. Sam actually told me about a theory about Yugoslavia,
Serbia and Montenegro.
because by this time, yeah, they were calling it Serbia Montenegro like it was on the map, but there's actually proof that they called it Yugoslavia beforehand. And if you notice through here, Serbia Montenegro's flag is missing, but if you touch right below Vatican City,
Serbia and Montenegro.
like, what is that? Because if it was Yugoslavia, it would come last in alphabetical order, and it would come after Vatican City. But then they just got rid of the flag. Because this book came around at the time of the dissolution of Serbia and Montenegro. They became two
Touch
independent
the
countries.
eyeball to play the I Spot game.
That's what we're about to do. So I guess that's what they just kind of solved it like that. They just got rid of it.
Are you ready to play I
It's
Spot?
pretty funny.
You'll hear things to look for in Europe. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Can you spot the sea that touches Europe, Africa, and Asia?
Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean Sea. Super!
long-standing
Let's try
battles
another one.
around the Mediterranean.
Can you spot the country south of Italy and in the center of the Mediterranean Sea?
Malta.
Malta. That's it. Let's try another one. Look for the sea that separates Norway, Sweden, and Finland from the rest of Europe.
Baltic.
Baltic Sea. You've got a good eye. To play again,
There's something else
touch the
interesting.
eyeball at the bottom of the page.
The Adriatic Sea, which I think is actually the first sea in the book that comes in alphabetical order,
The Adriatic Sea.
sounds like it's not spliced by saying like the same sea.
The Adriatic Sea.
But that same sea noise is used for literally everything else.
The Black Sea. The Mediterranean Sea. The North Sea. The Baltic Sea.
Oh, I guess not that one. Only some of them.
The Norwegian Sea.
See? And I just see. Oh, man. 3 times? Alright, we'll be right back. Please do not do it a 4th time. Please.
Music. Saudi Arabia. Music.
Oh, is it true over here too?
The Barents Sea.
Not that one.
The Kara Sea.
Oh.
The Laptev Sea.
Oh, I guess they did these all original.
The East Siberian Sea.
Oh, now I'm missing it.
The Caspian Sea.
There it is. So weird.
Are you ready to play I Spot? You'll hear things to look for in Asia. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Look for the bay to the east of India.
Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal. Super! Let's try another one. Look for the sea that touches Russia, Japan, and North and South Korea.
Sea of Japan.
Sea of Japan. That's
It
it.
does not touch
Let's
China.
try
Russia
another
goes all the
one.
way around.
Can you spot the longest river in Asia?
Yangtze.
Yangtze River. Super!
If you look at
To play again, touch the eyeball at the bottom of the page.
yeah, that's Bhutan's flag. You see, it's not really orange. It's more like a red. That's kind of weird. Myanmar's old flag. Nepal has its irregular flag. Yeah, pretty cool. We got the last continent with countries.
Australia and the region of Oceania.
Just call it Oceania. It's better.
Music. Australia. Music.
Finally know what that music is. Waltzing Matilda. I always wonder what that was.
Are you ready to play I Spot? You'll hear things to look for in Australia. Touch the correct place with your pen when you spot it. Can you spot the country north of Australia?
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea. You've got a good eye. Let's try another one. Can you spot the island where Tasmanian devils are found?
I don't know.
Tasmania. Fantastic. Let's try another one. Can you spot the longest river in Australia?
I'm a Murray Darling.
Murray-Darling River. You've got a good eye.
It's the only one on the.
To play
It's the only
again,
river on the map.
touch the eyeball at the
Oh.
bottom of the page.
Yeah, that's something else strange. They kind of count French Polynesia as its own country, even though it's obviously France.
French Polynesia.
Like, they don't say territory of. For all the other territories, they say territory of.
Territory of France. Territory of the Pacific. The Pacific
Oh,
Ocean.
I can't even touch. That's Cook Islands, isn't it?
The Pacific Ocean.
That's weird.
Territory
There it
of
is.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
French Polynesia.
Like, why doesn't it happen for that? It's so weird. Oh shoot, do I have enough time? Yeah, I have Antarctica.
Are you ready to play I Spot?
Do it real quick.
You'll hear things to look for in Antarctica.
Yeah, I
Touch
get
the
it.
correct place with your pen when you spot it. Look for the tallest mountain in Antarctica.
Vincent Massif.
Vincent Massif. Fantastic.
I love how that's the
Let's
same map.
try another one.
Smaller.
Look for the southernmost point on Earth.
South Pole. Can it be anything else?
South Pole. That's it. Let's try another one. Look for the area in Antarctica named after a Norwegian queen.
Queen Maud.
Queen Maud Land. You've got a good eye.
Oh, we're
To
almost
play
done.
again,
That's
touch
crazy.
the eyeball at the bottom of the page.
Well, I guess I'll see you later because I'm out of time. Can't really do the last page. So yeah.